ready? I'm Vin.
I'm Sori.
And this is
Randy Newman, Short People for Code Slammer.
The name of the record is Little Criminals. That's the name of the record. Maybe he's talking about kids. Kids maybe it's the whole thing is a tome on original sin.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of original sin, for timely topical political commentary, you can hit us up at Middle America with Vin and Sori.
I honestly don't know how you cannot agree with original sin if you have multiple kids.
It's because a lot of people disagree and don't have kids.
That's the thing. Or like, I can see if you have just one kid, you'd be like, well, they picked that up from the neighbor or something.
No, only you do that.
No, I think other people. But when you have a bunch of them, you're like, nah, I know you. That came from inside your evil little heart.
There are multiple ways to get your song reviewed. My favorite is the community option. $1 to gig gets you in a Patreon. You could join an alliance. Mm-hmm. Or you could do what this brother did, Code Slammer, house skip and jump in front of everyone. $125 gets you straight to the head of the line. Although with this particular individual, it's not, because he has done it 3 times. So it's a $75 rate for him, which could also be true for you. That being the case, Randy Newman, Short People, let's go.
All right, let's see what this is about.
Okay. So the song was funny in like a. This song to me was like a cross between a rap diss record and a Weird Al song. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Not necessarily to be taken very, very seriously.
No.
But I'm gonna go ahead and plant my flag and say he's talking about babies.
Kids?
Yeah, like a little toddler. Because, I mean, think about it. They got little baby legs. They stand so low, you got to pick them up to say hello. They got little cars that go beep, beep, beep. They got little voices going peep, peep, peep. They got grubby little fingers and dirty little minds. They're going to get you every time. That doesn't describe Orion to a T.
Oh, it does.
You know what I'm saying?
They got little hands and little eyes. They walk around telling great big lies. They got little noses and tiny little... See, when it said tiny little teeth, like, if you're just a short person, you have regular sized teeth. But kids, though, kids have tiny little teeth.
Right. The only thing that kind of throws me off is the platform shoes on their tiny little feet.
Oh, no!
Because you're trying to, you know what I'm saying?
That's true, you're trying to stunt. Yeah.
Platform shoes to try to raise
Make you taller.
Make you taller. So...
Shoot, but that was right after the teeth thing.
Yeah, so I don't know.
On their nasty little feet.
Well, the worst part was he said they don't got no reason to live, man. That's fucked, bro. That's still terrible.
Okay, this song gives me, like, mixed feelings because on the one hand, like... Okay, on the one hand, like, I knew somebody that was... I don't even know what is the appropriate way of saying that.
A little person.
A little person. And
right.
So
yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like,
I didn't even think about that angle.
If it's that type of a person that you're saying this about, it's really, really terrible. And, like, you know, she was obviously so short that, yeah, to say hello.
You would not pick up a grown woman to say hello.
But it was very awkward because it was like you're towering so much above her that, and even we were kids and she was a grown woman and we were looking down on her. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, but the way I think about it is like.
She wore platform shoes. And
Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Shaq is like 7'1", 7'2". Mm-hmm. So like the gap between you and that person is actually closer than the gap between you and Shaq.
Well, yes, but I'm a regular person, and she wasn't. She already had all mental issues, not mental issues, but physical issues.
To me, it's not awkward talking to them because that's my mindset with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, really?
Yeah.
I feel rude. Remember that girl that used to come...
You feel rude for saying hello?
No, I feel rude towering above someone. Like, remember that
girl... You can't
control
that, baby.
I know. Remember that girl that came to... She'd come to the Bible study.
Uh-huh.
And she was very small, and I felt like an Amazon woman, like, standing over her.
Well, you're an Amazon regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because you're tall for being a...
I'm 5'7".
Yeah.
So I'm a tall girl, but, like, she was very short.
Yeah. And I Googled it. Randy Newman is 6 feet tall. So I think he's on the higher end. I think average is like 5'11" and a half or something. I'm not tall.
So I think that the song is funny, and I wish that, like, if the world wasn't so mean, I guess you could say, then we could, like, laugh about things like this stuff, you know what I mean? Like, obviously just because somebody's small doesn't necessarily mean that they've got nasty feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, probably they have cute feet because they're so small.
This is 1977.
But...
So, like, 1977, I'm like, people were not as politically correct. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I feel like this record would not have been able to be... I don't think any record label would touch a song like this now.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It's just too hectic, bro. Like that.
I feel like that the next time the kids are getting on my nerves, I'm gonna pull out this song. Sometimes the kids will be like, they really didn't try hard on something, but they want to be overly dramatic, and they'll be like, well, I tried hard. You know, like, how they'll do that, and it's obvious that they didn't. Like, you didn't even try to sweep the corners. You didn't even try to put the... Like, you skipped the entire underneath of the table because you were just simply too lazy, but then they want to make it look like, I tried so hard to please you, and you're unpleasable. So, I put... I tried so hard.
Oh no.
Got so far.
Oh no.
But in the end, it didn't even matter.
Oh my gosh. My stepdad used to say, Milky, Milky, Milky. When he was making fun of us. Milky, Milky, Milky. Shout out to the big homie.
Oh my word. Sometimes the kids make me get in. I'm going to blame the kids for why I get so immature sometimes.
Short people are just the same as you and I.
No, that is like the music changed, and it was like.
Oh yeah, it was like
the idealist
transition to a very like serious song with really good melodies that sounded like the 70s.
Yes,
and
but I felt like this was like the group of people that are like just want to see everything is just wonderful. They're just the same as us. All men are brothers.
A fool such as I.
I think that's him talking. all men are brothers until the day they die. It's a wonderful world.
Well, no, all men, we're all the same. You're a fool and I'm a fool. Fool such as I. That's what he says.
Yeah, I think
this is somebody like maybe talking to the guy and saying, what the hell is wrong with you? Like,
we're all
the guy's sitting in a restaurant or some shit waiting for his burger. And then he starts going off about short people. You know what I'm saying? Because, whatever. And so somebody else will say, hey, pal, short people are just the same as you and I. A fool such as I. All men are brothers until the day they die. It's a wonderful world. Stop making it bad. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's what it looks like. And then, like, this is one of the things that kind of, I don't know if the word is annoys me, but, like, that middle part sounded really, really good with the melody.
Oh, I know.
So I'm like, man, if you'd have done something like that for, 2 out of, a minute and 30 out of 3 minutes of the song, like, it's a legitimately serious song. I really don't know what kind of reception a song like this is going to get in 1977. See what I'm saying? So, like, I don't, I know what type of reaction you would get today. But, yeah, I don't know, man. That shit is crazy. Shout out to all the small people. What did Code Slammer say? Did he say something about the song? Did he give some context?
Nope.
Nope, he's all business. Just do Short People by Randy Newman. Alright, bro. I see it, bro.
I just think
I'm not mad at the homie. Shout out to the homie.
I just think that, I don't know. I think that sometimes it depends on if he's just trying to be, I don't know, like, I feel so bad saying, like sometimes you just want to be able to make fun of something. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you...
Well, making fun of something is good, but someone, though.
Well, yeah,
again,
but it was like...
it's not
because
isolated
there's something
to
funny about, like, whole groups of people. You know what I mean? Like, there's whole groups of people that, like, there's the norm of, like, the objectively perfect person, and then there's all kinds of subcategories. There's, like, teenage boys that they don't grow any facial hair, and they literally don't grow any till they're in their 30s. You know what I mean? Like, you could find something funny about that, or you could find something funny about there's so many different groups, but it's hard because people are so mean that it's like
100%.
Well, we don't want to be mean,
100%.
but if we could just see the comedy in, like it was somebody that
people always want to see the comedy in other people's issue.
Yeah.
So,
like, there was this one kid that was in school, and he like got a beard before everybody else and a mustache, and that was like the big thing. But then, like, he hit his 30s and everybody else is looking good. He freaking lost all his hair, and you know what I mean? Like, so he looked like a man when he was 14, but then that really didn't help him because in his 20s he was losing all his hair. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, just like the comedy element of, like, okay, you had your 5 minutes of fame when you were in high school, and then...
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends. I think if he's specifically talking about, people who have dwarfism or whatever.
Oh, then no.
Like, fine, then there's a difference between being politically correct and being just a overall decent person who respects the value and dignity of people and who doesn't want to go out of their way to harm someone. Like, whenever I hear, like, the like, for me, 9.5 times out of 10, when people say, oh, political, whatever, they're trying to justify themselves for being a dick to a marginalized group of people. Mm-hmm. And we know that the people that constantly call other people snowflakes can't handle it when the tables are turned on them. So I'm a little, but I get what you're saying, though. But, I mean, this dude's got hell of talent.
Why do we like comedians? Comedians go past those norms, and they say things that you're like, yo, I can't believe he just said that. Yeah. But that's what makes it so funny, is the truth behind what they're saying. And, like, you can't say that in regular life.
I've seen some comedians get yoked up pretty bad.
Because they went too far?
I went to a, comedy show or whatever. And, the dude started talking about slavery and, hey, they'll get jobs or, provide some jobs or whatever. And there was somebody in the crowd. I mean, I was there, but I am with white people. I was like, oh, I expected this. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Yeah. But there was another dude in the crowd. and they had a little exchange. And it's Maine, so it's not like the guy's got security. And dude, he jammed him up on that wall, bro. He's like, "Grr."
In the front of everybody?
Yeah, he ain't want to.
Then that just added to the show, I bet.
No, the show is over.
But you wait till the end of the show.
Yeah. So he's waiting for him outside. He was doing this little press the flesh thing or whatever. And I remember telling him, I'm like, yo, that guy's about to fuck you up, bro.
Really?
Yeah. I can just tell. Like, some people, like, it affects them different. Sure enough, he yoked him up. Jammed him up against the wall and shit. Yeah.
And what'd he say?
Sorry, just, we're supposed to push it down.
That would have been recorded now. There's no way you'd have gotten away with doing that.
I was just watching that shit unfold, bro. I was like...
You knew it?
I knew that shit was gonna happen. I knew it.
You can tell by the guy's eyes?
Well, the comedian thought, hey, I'm in Maine. Right?
Yeah.
So, I don't think he's gonna do that shit in a comedy club in the Bronx where you got 85% of the population is gonna be black and then 20% is gonna be Hispanic. Or 15% is going to be Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think he thought, okay, I'm in Maine, I can bring this joke out. What he didn't realize is that if there happens to be a black dude who lives in Maine, he's already experienced a whole hell of a lot of racism. So he's ready to blitz you.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? So he completely, like, Yeah, he yoked him up, bro.
Wouldn't that be considered assault on his part?
Oh, I'm sure it would be. But all the white folk were like, let him go! He's got a sense of humor, let him go!
He's got a sense of...
And it was worse, like every time like somebody said some dumb shit like that, like he would jam the guy up against the wall.
Well, yeah, that's not gonna help.
I was like, yo, stop telling him that. I was saying,
who were you there with?
Somebody you know. Shorty. Homegirl, whatever you want to call her. But...
What was she doing?
She was like, well, he gets what he gets. And it wasn't really for me. She's from the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? So she... But yeah, that dude got jammed. He got jammed up pretty big. He was scared for his life. He was afraid.
Oh my gosh.
You know, I usually intervene in those situations. I was just watching that shit. I was like, what's good, bro? He took it too far. I ain't gonna start cooning and helping you out.
Yeah, he shouldn't have done that.
I ain't have apologizing. I'm sorry.
Well,
you get what you get.
Yeah, you should have done that.
Should have done it, coach. This is a 9.758 for me. It's actually, that middle part gave it a bunch of points.
I know, it sounded really good.
That 70s stuff is beautiful.
I'll match you. I feel like such a terrible person.
There you go. Oh, you're kind of not a very good person. Vin out.
Sori out.
Gone.